Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Kevin, and in today's video, we're gonna talk about how to level up in your 2022. Now obviously we all have the new year, new me bull, but let's be honest here. People make New Year's resolutions and then forget them in the next 5 minutes. But instead of making New Year's resolutions, just make yourself concrete goals and take baby steps to achieve those goals. But yeah, if you guys are new around here, be sure to like, subscribe if you like what you see, dislike if you don't like what you see, and let's get right into it. Now the first way to level up in 2022 is that you gotta eat healthy. Now I know this one might seem obvious, but it's actually very important to eat healthy, at least most of the time, right? Because you can't be 100% perfect, but by eating healthy, you're just gonna feel so much better throughout the day, and it's gonna be easier to achieve your goals because overall, mentally and physically, you're just gonna feel a lot better. So by eating healthy, there is no way that anything can really go wrong unless you take it overboard and just constantly try to be perfect, which is impossible, and basically restrict yourself and possibly have an eating disorder. Yes, I speak from experience. Don't do it. Number 2, we got exercise in any form or in any way. Now, I don't care how you exercise, I don't care if you follow my exact routine. If you do, I appreciate it. I don't care if you box, I don't care if you swim, I don't care if you run, I don't care if you play a sport like basketball. Just do something, especially if you're on holiday break or if you don't have school or if you don't have work. Obviously, even if you do, that's not an excuse not to exercise, but I'm just saying, if your life can be easier in one way or another, just exercise in any way. It does not matter how you do it as long as you break a sweat. Again, just like number 1, just like eating healthy, you're gonna feel a lot better when you exercise physically, and this is gonna help your mental health a lot. So accomplishing any goals you already have in 2022 is gonna be much easier, and you're gonna level up your life in no time. Swiftly moving on to number 3, we have a grind first, have fun later mentality. Now what I mean by this is, for example, when I was in high school, right, I would have a
crap ton of homework,
but I would also have a PlayStation just staring right at me. So I had a pretty tough choice to make. But what always worked for me is always doing my homework or doing anything, right? Any responsibility you have in your day, do all that stuff first and then have fun later. So, and then, play video games and then watch videos and then go hang out with friends and family and do all this stuff. So grind first, have fun later. Also, another thing I forgot to mention is that by adapting this mentality, because you grind it first, whatever you do for fun is gonna feel 10 times more rewarding and 10 times better, and you're all in all just gonna appreciate the process so much more. So go have fun and go kick. Number 4, we got to not be lazy and to not procrastinate. Yes, I'm talking to you right there. Don't get lazy and don't procrastinate on your goals and dreams. Now this was very hard, especially for me. This is one that I struggle with a lot, but you just gotta take it one step at a time. And the thing that I always think and the thing that I always say is that the hardest part is getting started. In reality, it really is. The hardest part is just getting started on whatever you're doing. But like I said, if you just take baby steps, you could eliminate this one from your day pretty easily. Like for example, when you wake up first thing in the morning, don't get straight on your phone and just scroll Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat or whatever. Go and do something productive, and then you can do all that stuff later. Grind first, have fun later. Again, it comes right back. Now number 5 kind of relates to number 4, and that is to limit your social media use. Because again, social media is it's honestly pretty garbage. Now I don't consider YouTube as a social media because YouTube can actually be very helpful. But social media like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, it's honestly very useless. The only reason I have them is because I make content on them. I don't even have a TikTok. But Snapchat, I just talk to people. And Instagram, I either make stories or watch like motivational type things or maybe some funny videos here and there. But again, you don't want to procrastinate with that too much and get too lazy. Obviously, if you finished everything you have to do for the day or you feel pretty comfortable and you have some hours or some minutes to yourself, then obviously go ahead. You don't have to completely just delete everything, but at least try to limit your social media use so that you can focus on what's more important during your day. Now at number 6, this is gonna have to be to focus on the process and not the finish line. Now the reason I say this is because so many people, when they start out their goals, like let's say they want to get shredded, right? All they're thinking about is, oh my god, I want to get in the gym and instantly, boom, I have a six-pack. But in reality, that's not how it works at all. You're gonna have to put in so much work to get whatever you want. So you just have to try to focus on the process and enjoy the process, because that's where your most enjoyment is gonna be from. Because 99% of the time, even when you do reach your goals, no matter how crazy they are, once you reach the top, you're kind of like, okay, so where do I go from here? And that's why I say, if you just focus on the process, you're gonna have a lot more fun and you're gonna enjoy being at the top and getting your reward after all that hard work so much more. Now, number 7 is closely related to number 6, and that's to not lose yourself in the process. Now, basically what I mean by this is you shouldn't try to be 100% perfect and 100% just be on your goals like, yeah, I'm gonna do everything that I planned for and nothing's gonna stop me. Like, yeah, obviously having that mentality is good, but don't lose yourself in the process. So in terms of fitness, people try to be 100% perfect with their diet, which is literally impossible and honestly not even that necessary. You don't have to be 100% perfect. And then when they're not 100% perfect, they're like,
man, screw this, it's not working, I'm throwing the whole idea in the garbage. Why? Because I couldn't be perfect.
now I've been through this so many times when I was cutting. I wanted to quit so many times, but instead of trying to be 100% perfect, I would allow myself cheat days or cheat meals here and there just to keep my sanity and my mental health straight. Now obviously this is just fitness, but this idea goes way beyond fitness. This can be, you know, school, this can be starting a business, this can be trying to spend more time with family, this can be whatever you want it to be. But just don't lose yourself in the process and make sure your mental health is straight before you focus on anything else after that. Alright guys, we're at the last 3, we're at the home stretch. For number 8, we got removing anything that will hurt your ability to level up. Now this can be anything, this can be anyone. Just remove anything that is unnecessary or toxic in your life. Because honestly, life is too short for all this bullshit, man. Like, you gotta remove what's not necessary in your life so that you may level up in any way that you choose. And just as a side note, be very careful who you have around you, because we as humans go based on energy a lot, right? So someone might make you want to do something bad or something that you know is not right for you, but just because their energy might be up, it might uplift you enough just to do that thing, which is not good at all. So be careful who's around you and be careful what is around you. Number 9. This one's very important, especially if you're in fitness, but even if you're not in fitness, it's very important, and that is to sleep consistently and sleep good, at least on most days. Now, I'm slowly getting into adulthood, and I don't know the demographic exactly of who watches my videos and what the age group is, but I think the age group is pretty similar to mine or older, and I'm only 19 right now. But as we get older, sleep just goes out the window, right? And right into the trash. It's hard to sleep consistent and it's hard to sleep good, especially when you have a lot going on during the day. You want to sleep later at night just because you're trying to have some fun and you're trying to relieve all the stress from the day. And I get that, but honestly, when they say early bird gets the worm, that is very, very true. Now, I know my sleep schedule isn't perfect. I sleep consistently and I sleep pretty good, but I sleep pretty late and wake up a bit late as well, which is not that good. So that's something that I really need to work on personally. But if you guys can work on your sleep schedule, you'll notice that your mood will be a lot more better, because hormones are produced when you're sleeping, and as a result, you're going to be able to level up in your 2022. Okay guys, we're at the last one. We're at number 10, and honestly, this one's very important in my opinion. Even though it's at number 10, all of these are important. But for number 10, we have being open-minded and being ready to accept change. Now, if you're not open-minded, honestly, this life is gonna crush you up like a paper ball and just throw you away. Because so many things are gonna change in your life as you grow older, and you must be willing to accept change in your life when it presents itself. Because otherwise, you're just gonna fall behind and you're not gonna be able to level up. And regardless, even past leveling up, it's just good to stay open-minded, right? Like, I hate closed-minded people that are just like,
no, I don't want to do this, or no, I can't do this, or no, this, that.
it's like, just be open-minded, who cares? You have one life to live, so just live it to the fullest. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be my top 10 ways to level up in 2022. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. If you didn't, drop a dislike. Be sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace!